Hi, everybody. Welcome back to my platform. And those of you that are new, welcome to my platform. My name is ASTRAEA Love, and I am the Psychic Tarot Angel Oracle, and I'm going to do a reading for you guys today. So I am not really having the best day. I'm not going to be taking any personal questions today, but I still have pinned my PayPal link and have added the link to my Cash App if anybody would like to donate, okay? But again, if you don't have money to donate, that's okay. Your likes, your shares, your subscribes, all of that stuff really helps this platform and helps us grow as a community. So please do that. Let's get at least one like on the video before we start. So I'm going to be doing a reading today on the month of October to see what's coming in for everybody. This is a general reading. You need to take what resonates with you, leave what does not for the other person that it's meant for. And just know that using your discernment is key in these readings so that you can know what part of the message is for you and what part is for somebody else. By watching my videos, you're agreeing to the contract of being in control of yourself, being responsible for yourself, and with any of the information being channeled. Please be on your best behavior because the Most High God is watching and the Holy Spirit is listening. By watching my videos, you're agreeing to not attack, bully, or persecute me for my calling. Also, this contract includes copywriting, gatekeeping, shadow banning, all that stuff. Energy harvesting, evil eyes, witchcraft. Don't do any of that. All right, we're asking that the Most High God and the Holy Spirit come be with us for this reading. We're also calling upon Jesus Christ and any other ascended masters that are present or that are willing to work with us at this time. We're calling upon Allah, asking that he check the jinn and basically provide us a bubble of protection against anybody that would try to negatively influence or impact this reading in any way. I pray for the highest light, the highest wisdom, and the highest truth to be revealed to me and my collective, and I pray for all of my subscribers. And I just want to say thank you, God, for my abilities. Thank you for this platform. Please continue to prosper this platform. Please continue to protect me and prosper me. And if you have anything that you want people to know about the month of October, I am open for that. All right, so we're going to use the die to get it started. Thank you guys for getting a like on the video. I know you guys can like the video. I believe in you. We're using the Santa Muerte deck since it's the month of October. Santa Muerte has to do with Dia de los Muertos. That basically starts on Halloween and goes, I think, like a week into November. We got the number 6, the first card. So we're going to pull the 6 cards and see what they are. Page of Cups. Interesting. First card. King of Wands. Second card. Nine of Swords, third card. Fourth card, Three of Wands. I'll explain what these all are saying, basically. Fifth card is Nine of Pentacles. Sixth card is King of Cups. Okay. So from what I'm seeing here, you could be a divine masculine, or you could just be somebody that's very balanced between head and heart. You're definitely somebody that can stand on their own 2 feet. You're single, self-sufficient. I'm picking up that somebody is looking at you either being of a wise counsel to somebody else, or you could be a wise counselor, or you could be a psychic, a channeler, a medium, a prophet, a chosen one, a light worker. You could be one of those energies. That's kind of what I'm picking up with the King of Cups here. Now, I am seeing if you're a divine masculine, you're falling into this King of Cups category, but you don't have to be a man or masculine energy to still be the King of Cups, to still hold the energy of that position. So just to let you guys know that. If you want to put associate genders with it, you can, but you don't have to. So you've been dealing with a bunch of people. I mean, I'm seeing at least 2 people here. A Page of Cups, somebody that's younger, somebody that's very materialistic, very vain. This person is a false prophet, false idol. What it feels like, this Page of Cups and this King of Wands, they conspired together. They're in the Nine of Swords, which means they're not able to sleep at night. They've been trying to get into somebody's dream state. They've been trying to block somebody's downloads. They've been trying to take you out of this wise counselor position. And basically, they're going to continue to do this in the month of October. They're going to be using the full moon, which I think is on October 6th. Let me just double check that. When is the full moon in October? October 6th, Monday, October 6th. And so, yeah, from the 6th through the 7th, they're going to be using witchcraft to try to take you out of this single, self-sufficient, able to stand on your own 2 feet energy. These people are already in the Nine of Swords. They're losing sleep over your success because there's some type of false prophet duo. This Three of Wands energy is showing me that these people had some type of plan for you. Oh, cool. I'm glad you guys are here. Welcome everybody coming into the chat. So this Three of Wands is like somebody trying to steal your vision, trying to mess with your ability to speak. I mean, they've done a lot to try to silence you, and it was basically uncalled for. But yeah, you guys have been of wise counsel to somebody, and it's got the attention of somebody that's very destructive. So the energy of 6 is all about physical things like materials and stuff like that, materialism. We got the number 5 coming through. So let's see what that does. King of Pentacles. Okay, divine masculine. You're showing up as King of Cups, King of Pentacles. That's good energy. For the month of October, this is a good energy to hold. Because not only are you're of wise counsel, you're able to counsel people financially. And by you being a leader, you're showing other people how to gain control over their finances. We got King of Swords. You're also defending and protecting people. Who are you guys? Seriously, you guys are really, really, really stepping up. And you could have been, if you're a female, you could be literally, these people could be trying to pull you into your masculine energy because they don't want you tapping into your divine feminine. The Knight of Swords. Yeah, you've got people in the ancestral realm that will literally fight for you. And that's what these people are coming up against, literally, is your ancestors and your spirit guides. Like, they're not as much as, like, these people are definitely saying that somebody is a false prophet or they're fake or something, but that's not actually true. This Knight of Swords energy is a very fast-moving energy. But even though you're coming in fast, you're coming in with protection. Like, that's what I'm picking up on. You're protected from this moon cycle. The 10 of Pentacles. Yeah, you're coming into some serious success here. A 10 of Pentacles is like having a house, having a community, having a dog, having a car, having like a bank account. Like, you guys are solid. You're being set up for life, basically, so that you will always have a place to live, which is exactly how it should be. These other people that are grieving, they're really upset. They're bent out of shape that you're getting something, that God is delivering you from them, first of all. Secondly, you're getting some type of extra protection against these people, and they know it, and their materialism, they're not going to be able to abuse you with materialism by trying to take your money from you. These people are going to find out in the month of October that their conspiracy against you is why they're losing. They're going to find that out. They're going to find out why they don't have a 10 of Pentacles is because what they keep trying to do to you. The number 5 again. So we have the 3 of Swords. Yeah, these people are always stabbing knives into your back. Like every time you turn around, here comes another a-hole with a knife out. It's like getting old. This type of behavior is just, it's pathetic. It's getting old. These people are already in the 9 of Swords. They're sick. They can't get out of bed. They're still focused on, whatever clothes they wear. I mean, like these people are so materialistic. All they do is visualize and dream and talk about how they're going to betray you. And you're over here protecting your energy. Fiercely, might I add. These people are trying to drain you of everything. They're trying to harvest your energy. This is why you can't give anybody any type of you can't give these people any type of, oh, thank you so much. Thank you for sending $10. I really appreciate that. Thank you so much. But yeah, these people, they feel like they really feel like the month of October is going to be what gets them the victory. And they don't even realize that their energy is being harvested. The Ace of Pentacles, like literally, they think that they're getting an Ace of Pentacles. These people are going to be really surprised to find out that you're getting the Ace of Pentacles. Like seriously, they're going to be really surprised to find that out. And that it does not shock me at all. Like the 10 of Pentacles to the Ace of Pentacles, that's complete financial success and stability. Somebody was trying to have you betrayed over that. Yeah, they were trying to put the last nail in the coffin with this 4 of Swords energy. These people, they were coming towards you with the energy of the Knight of Wands, wanting to swap out destinies or something. And like, no, this is not going to work. Whatever this putting you in a wax coffin is, whatever this graveyard magic is, it's not working. And I keep feeling a pain right here. So like these people could be drinking a lot of liquor. Like I keep getting that. They're drinking a lot. I'm also hearing that somebody was trying to attack your inner child and your solar plexus chakra. Hoping that you would not have confidence in yourself or believe in yourself moving forward. These people were overly confident. The Magician, with all of this magic that they were doing, gazing into crystal balls, all this weird stuff, they were overly confident. I don't think that they should have been this confident. They didn't realize that you have more magical potential than they do and that you have actual magic running through your veins. That natural magic that keeps you safe from these types of attacks. That's why these people are literally, they were trying to betray you, but they're getting betrayed. The 9 of Pentacles. What was this one? This is the 9 of Pentacles. This is the 6 of Pentacles. My bad. Yeah. So these people were trying to breadcrumb you. They wanted to somehow be able to get in control of your finances. Like, I don't know how they were going to plan on doing that. Maybe by putting you in a wax coffin let me just ask what a wax coffin is for. What do people use a wax coffin for in witchcraft? So they use it for banishing, hexing, or putting to rest a negative influence. Interesting. So the coffin represents the final end of a person's situation or behavior. So these people were literally trying to put an end to you. That's crazy. I don't feel like they anticipated you guys coming out the victor. Especially after they thought they were putting the last nail in the coffin. I'm not even joking. They thought that this was like done, that they had successfully swapped out energies, that they had successfully won something. But they didn't. All of this voodoo that I'm picking up on, because I am picking up on voodoo, it's going to increase in the month of October, but so is your protection. So let's see. The number 4, you've got a very strong foundation that's already built. The world. You guys are meant to be world renowned, literally. First time you've heard of a wax coffin, but there again, yeah, the last time you read wicked witchcraft related books was over 20 years ago. Seriously, I feel like that too. Like it was forever ago when I even heard about it. And I didn't know about Wicca the most of my life, or any witchcraft actually. Like was really sheltered. And then I didn't believe in it for the longest time until I experienced it myself. Then I was like, oh my God, I can't believe it's real. But yeah, you have a lot to offer this world. You have a lot to offer another person as well. You may have a love interest coming in. I don't know if it'll be in October, but I do feel like it's coming in. Somebody's trying to anticipate what your blessing is going to be, and they don't realize that you already have your blessing. The fact that you survived this assassination attempt is a blessing. The 10 of Cups, you're getting your wishes fulfilled. You guys are going to have a happy, harmonious family, literally. Yes, a wise person will learn about other religions to understand people. Absolutely. Absolutely. And I think there's a sliver of truth in every religion. I mean, I've been reading some of the Quran recently, and only the parts about jinn, because it seems like that's the main problem. But like, it's an interesting viewpoint. I don't think any of the viewpoints are wrong, and I don't think that they're super right either. I just think they're different. It's all different ways of saying kind of the same thing, I think. But yeah, religion doesn't do like nothing compared to spiritual people who are into spirituality. Like religion just doesn't have the same effect for some reason. It just doesn't. But when you work on it, when you go into spirituality and you start working on yourself, it takes you way past what religion can do. And I think it's because when you go within, you tap into the divine. And when you're going to church, you're not really tapping into the divine. You're doing, like, at least Catholicism is straight up a ritual. The entire mass is a ritual. They believe in jinn. Yeah, jinn are real. I've experienced them quite often, actually. But they have a lot more power in the Middle East than they do here. Like, they're connected to the land in some type of way. This wish fulfillment and happy ending for you is coming because you've put yourself out there. Had you shied away like these people wanted you to, and had you hid yourself from the world, people wouldn't be able to know the blessing that you guys are. The Ace of Cups, literally, you have overflowing cup of love coming from the universe, and you have a rebirth on the way. So it's a major metamorphosis from being somebody that was, I don't want to say you were in victim mode, but you were being victimized by these people. They were trying to victimize you, but you weren't actually their victim. You're the victor, not the victim. And that's why I think that you guys don't really have victim mentalities. These people really thought that you guys were playing the victim, and that's not true. You guys were victimized, but you were not playing the role of the victim when you were victimized. This is why you guys are still standing on your own 2 feet. And like, literally, look at this, the 7 of Cups. These people were drinking whatever nonsense, like lots of alcohol, lots of illusions. They're delusional. I feel like somebody's gifts may be opening up in October. You may become hyper aware of energy. You may start seeing auras. You may start being able to, yeah, I'm just going to transmute this voodoo attack because I know exactly what it is. This is voodoo. It's some type of voodoo doll or something. I mean, they've tried numerous attempts to stick pins in you and to stab you in the side, like all of this stuff. Basically, like, if these people could make like a little Jesus doll and stab it in the side, that's what they tried to do to you. They tried to have you crucified. For what reason? Because you're of wise counsel to other people. These people feel like you need to suffer for their sins, and that's just not true. Yeah, you're not stuck in these illusions that they tried to cast over your life. Like, you see right through them. That's called being gifted. That's called being clairvoyant. Like, you may not have ever called yourself clairvoyant before, but that's just because you didn't know what to call it. But you can read the situation, you can read people, and some of you can even read like financial, what I want to say, like stocks, or like how things are going to end up being financially for you or for a situation. You guys are very intuitive people. That's why I really believe that when your gifts open up and the veil is at its thinnest, you're going to see people's masks completely fall off. Like, you're just going to be like, wait, oh, you're not that person you pretended to be. Duh. You already knew that these people were not who they pretend to be. The Three of Pentacles, they were working very hard to try to grow something in your land. Like, it's like coming onto your property and planting something and trying to grow that. And the fact that this was not growing in the way that they wanted, their collaboration really did not work out for them. They see you over here with your beautiful, luxurious garden, flourishing, and they're like, well, I did plant some weeds in their garden, but you're only watering the flowers. So these people can put as many negative thoughts and doubts and whatever into whatever they're doing. But at the end of the day, if you don't doubt yourself, and if you don't feel that way about yourself, it's not going to touch you. It's not going to affect you. You may pick up on it. I'm not going to say your gifts won't sense it, but it won't affect you. Yes, you've known you always that you're clairvoyant. Okay, good. Yeah, because when I was younger, I didn't know what to call it. I just talked to fairies. I had more fairies that were friends than I had people. And people didn't really like me, or at least I didn't feel liked. The Tower, these people, like, seriously, their illusions, it's because they're delusional. Like, literally, it's their illusions that have got them in the Tower. It's why they abuse their power. They follow up a lie and a mistruth, which is basically a lie. But these people, maybe they just believe the wrong thing about you. I don't know who is telling them that stealing your destiny. I am definitely picking up on men trying to steal another man's destiny. And I'm also picking up on men trying to steal a woman's destiny. Just really weird behavior. They feel like the outcome of your life is going to be greater than the outcome of theirs, so they just want to swap it out. But make it make sense. These are the type of people that would literally curse you in your life and your destiny, and then they would want to swap it out. And then they would be swapping out for a cursed destiny. That's how stupid they are. It's like somebody that tries to curse somebody in their bloodline. Idiot. Like, they're cursing themselves. Anytime you hurt anybody else, you're really hurting yourself. And this wax coffin spell did not work. Like, seriously. Trying to put an end to you, that didn't work. It actually propelled you to be more successful, and you have better collaborations coming in. There will be people that come in and actually plant flowers in your field. Like, literally, these people are going to be such a blessing compared to these other ones that you've had to deal with. When you get these new clients, or whoever this is that's coming in October, that's going to be a positive influence, you're just going to be like, wow, what a breath of fresh air. Somebody that actually will not plant weeds, that boosts you up, that basically helps you understand yourself. You guys are coming into contact with a mentor or a spirit guide that has a lot of information for you about how, I just heard, these are star beings. They have a lot of information about how to get past these trials and tribulations. Also, you have an ability that has not unlocked yet, but by these people doing this graveyard magic voodoo on you, it's going to unlock this superpower. And this gift is like the ability to transfer whatever voodoo has been done on your body onto the person that is doing the voodoo. It's like some type of protective gift. You guys are going to realize, like, oh my gosh, not only am I clairvoyant, but I have extra abilities ones that I haven't even tapped into yet that I didn't know about. Yeah, y'all do. You really do. 4 again. So you've got a very strong foundation coming in here. And truly, when you're using your gifts and abilities, you will have the main ones that you use like normally, but then you'll have these extra ones that when you've used the regular gifts to the point where you've used them to their max, then these other ones open up and they give you new avenues of being able to use the other gifts. So it's just basically all complements all the gifts complement each other. So like, let's say that you pick up something with clairaudience to understand what you just heard, then your clairvoyance, I just saw something fly from over here to over there. Then your clairvoyance will pick up the rest and show you a vision about it. So you've got multiple gifts that are working with each other so that you can understand something. And I feel like it has to do with your purpose, but also has to do with your success. Like you guys are about to come into something major. Could be completing a project, finishing a book, finishing something like that. Or it could even be working on becoming a financial influencer or something. Whatever this is that you're working on, it's going to be very successful. And somebody is looking for this success, but they don't know exactly what it is y'all have been doing. About the healing redirection back to evildoers. Yes, you already know that you have it. Good. Wow, because you meant an entity that looked human but was not human face before you were 18. How terrifying. Wow. This man was sick and you were helping him and you had to give him something in exchange. So you know, wow, that is wild. Look, the hangman. These people are literally doing this to themselves. They're putting themselves in a very confusing state, and they're going to be really confused as to why they're the ones that are being sacrificed. It's because they believed delusional things. Like, first of all, that they could have an effect in your reality. These people tried to silence somebody. I keep hearing the throat chakra, the throat chakra. They're doing something to the throat chakra. They're like actively trying to do it now, literally. I think that's ridiculous. Yeah, you have an entire world that's ready to accept you. The people that don't like you are very few and far between. Like, I'm not even kidding. Y'all don't have that many enemies, really. You just got people that are jealous and they're envious and they want your destiny. The one thing you did mention in the Bible is anointing by fire. Really, it's a real thing, but not from the Bible perspective. Interesting. I'll have to read about that. I have never heard of it, but it sounds awesome. Like anointing by Holy Spirit fire. Literally, you guys are being shielded from whatever these, I want to say it's like gossip and slander, because maybe these people truly do believe that they're powerful. Maybe they believe that this graveyard magic is the bee's knees. I don't know. Maybe it works on other people, but it's not working on you. Like, seriously, I don't care what they try to plant in your yard, because I literally see somebody like burying jars and doing all these weird things. Like, this stuff is not, I think it's called necromancy, isn't it? When you work with the graveyard and stuff. I don't know what it's called. I know it's graveyard magic, but maybe that's a part of necromancy. I pretty much read more about how to get rid of witchcraft than how to do it. So it's like, I just know what to call it in general, but it is some type of voodoo that people practice. It's very common in America is what I want to say. Like, it's more common in Haiti and Africa, but it's also happening in America. So it's some type of tradition that's been brought over. Yeah, somebody has made a doll of you. This doll is not working correctly. Yeah, you don't know these people who wish you harm, but you have a feeling that entity, people call them angels, but they're not exactly. Knew somebody wished you harm. So yeah. So you guys have like literal spirit guides, ancestors, angels, even Jesus showing up, like literally Christ consciousness, which is how we save ourselves. You have that energy showing up, and these people are trying to fight against that. That's why it's not going to work. The Eight of Wands. These people are always going to the crossroads, making sacrifices, giving things to the dead. This is what they do. They like conjure up the dead, and then they give offerings. Like, I'm seeing a pack of cigarettes, a bottle of liquor, some fried chicken. I don't think that's a good enough offering. Like, first of all, people had best not be calling upon my ancestors to give them something toxic, like cigarettes and alcohol. Fuck no. Okay, leave my lineage alone. Secondly, These people that are calling upon the dead, they are binding these dead entities. They're literally dead people against their free will. That eventually is going to backfire. Like literally, what happens when we break these people's witchcraft and all of those entities get freed? You think they're going to attack that innocent person that they're related to? No, they're not. They're going to go back to these people and say, what's up? The Four of Pentacles. It's basically over for these people. Look at Santa Muerte's just reaching down there and grabbing a person, snatching them up, like literally. This is definitely over. This is also about what God has given you as an inheritance. Literally, God has given you something that these people want and they need it. See, these people that you're dealing with, they don't have spiritual abilities. They do witchcraft. That's what their spiritual power is this magic. They don't have any natural abilities. They don't have even a connection to these spirits that they use. Just pretty strange to me. But yeah, I'm also picking up on like Cambodian and Filipino practices of magic, which I don't even know what to call that stuff. But yeah. I'm picking up on this very rageful spirit that somebody has conjured up, and we're just going to return it back to them right now. Also, somebody has tried to attach something to your business or to your place of business. You may want to get some selenite and get a piece that you can carry with you and keep it at work, like seriously. Because if you've got people that are pestering you at your business, I would definitely get something to clear the energy so that these beings, because that's why I don't even want to call them humans, but like these beings, you got some competition. Like you don't really have competition, but these people, they believe that they're competing with y'all. Like, and that's, yeah, selenite is this crystal right here. You can get it in so many different forms. It clears negative energy, and it never has to be cleansed. I only work for free on YouTube posts, occasionally live. Like literally, this is what people are trying to stop though, because what you guys are doing is changing the world. It's influencing a large group of people to turn away from materialism and to go to God. And that's what has these people absolutely terrified. Nine of Cups. They know that you getting your wishes fulfilled means that they are not going to have an influence over you anymore. But literally, I don't know why they want to stop somebody from having finances, from having a life. But this putting you in a coffin was a very stupid thing to do. There's like a switcheroo that's happening right now. I can feel it, where your energy is being taken out and their energy is being put on it. It was their energy to begin with. They're the ones that purchased the thing. I mean, where you even get one of those at, I have no idea. There's probably a store that sells the stuff. But I would be too afraid. I'm too afraid of witchcraft to do any of this stuff, because I know that it would just come back, like, or backfire, or I don't know what else could happen that would be scary. But yeah, that's why. I mean, I use herbs to heal and burn sage and stuff, and I pray. But like, and I used to burn candles and pray, but then I was like, I don't want to have to keep burning candles. So I just was like, okay, I'm just going to stick to prayer. Communicating with the divine is probably the best thing that you can do at this time, especially when you have people that are waiting to see a downfall that's never going to happen. Like these people are going to be waiting forever. You're putting your selenite on your phone now. There you go. But it's usually on your dream catcher. Yeah, I would get a couple pieces of it. You know, if you find a shop online that you like, you can order a worry stone that can fit in your pocket. Like, and if I had a physical place of business that didn't have selenite in it, I would definitely take an organite, which is this. Organite is a combination of different metals and crystals, and it creates an Oregon field of energy, which basically keeps all EMF rays away. It neutralizes any type of radiation, toxicity, all the stuff that comes off of electronics, basically. And then it puts off a field and a frequency out to the four corners of the room. So like this orgonite I got online for fairly cheap. I don't remember where, but it's not as strong as the orgonite that I made. I made orgonite runes, and they were like they were stronger than any other orgonite we'd ever come across. And we used to sell a lot of orgonite. You put selenite in your necklace, making it, oh, good. Nice. So yeah, selenite is a great tool to cleanse negative energy. It boosts the crown chakra and it brings spiritual enlightenment. It also doesn't ever have to be cleansed or charged. So like this crystal, this is a rose quartz. If I were to carry this around, it would pick up negative energy. If the crystals, most of them will take the hit for you. So like rose quartz are very known to crack and break when they absorb negative energy. And so I always have it by selenite so that the selenite's cleansing it, cleaning it, and recharging it like all the time. So that doesn't really have that chance to pick up the negative energy. But all you have to do is like, if you get a bracelet, if you get a crystal bracelet, because for crystals to work, they have to be within your arm's reach to be working. They have to be within that radius. And so like this crystal, this is tourmalated quartz. It's the best crystal for blocking out any type of empathic energy that you absorb from other people. You put it, around the selenite, next to the selenite, you count to 5, and that's how fast it cleans and charges it. So selenite's got its own like superpower. But yeah, I love crystals. They're not the full answer to everything, but they do help. I mean, they're just, all they are is minerals. Like just like how we would take minerals internally, these are minerals that we can use externally. So some people feel a certain type of way about crystals. I don't know if they're afraid of them or what it is, but a crystal is not going to harm you unless somebody's attached something negative to it or put a negative intent on it. And you'll be able to tell, because for me, when we would buy crystals and stones, we would have to pick from a whole bunch, and some would just not have good energy in it, or they would have a being attached to it. So we would get rid of that. We always made sure that the crystals that we sold at the store, that they always were paired with selenite. Like any of the bracelets that we made, like this one is black jade, which is for safety, like feeling safe within your own energy. And we put selenite beads so that we keep the bracelet clear. That way it just wouldn't pick up negative energy. Or if it picks it up, it cleans it right away. So yeah, you're getting your wishes fulfilled, you guys. This next month is going to be awesome. I feel like you guys are going to have a major DNA gift, an ability activation, a major activation. This voodoo is propelling your gifts into a heightened state. You awaken all of your stones. None are grouchy, but some have been. That's exactly it. Yeah, you got to activate them. The 5 of Pentacles. So these people that went to the crossroads, they're facing some type of poverty, homelessness. They're going to be possibly kicked out or thrown out in the month of October, which is basically today. That could be why it came out in the last reading and this one, that these people are about to be homeless. They were trying to make you homeless, and now they don't have a home, trying to put you in a coffin. They're about to be in a coffin, like completely. These people tried to turn you into them, and you're just not. You're never going to conform to what other people demand you to be. Like, and if this is trying to silence you because you guys are truth tellers, these people have got to get over that. There are going to be a lot of truth tellers in this world, and some people you just can't silence. And you can try to, but it's going to backfire and it'll end your life in shambles. And you guys know this. This is why you never consort with the devil, literally. And I don't even believe in the devil like that, but like I do know that there are lower vibrations and lower energies and lower entities and stuff. But voodoo, they don't have a devil at all, which is kind of nice. I think same thing with Santeria. I think it's only Christianity and maybe Islam that has a devil. I don't know. The stories all seem to kind of merge or resemble each other when it comes to that. I was listening to the story about Iblis, which is like the devil jinn, the devil of the jinn or whatever, the jinn devil. And it's the same story of the same story of not wanting to bow down to Adam because the jinn is a creature of fire and Adam was a creature of earth or something. I don't know. Basically, what I got from that story was that God thought all of the angels at that point and all of the beings that he created were under God's complete control. And then when Iblis didn't bow down, when God said to bow before Adam, whatever was playing God at the time realized that there was a being that had developed free will and didn't want to bow down to Adam. So it's kind of like a story about that. I'm feeling super nauseated all of a sudden. What is that? It's this devil energy. And Knight of Pentacles coming out again. So these people are working really, really hard on this. Temperance, Archangel Michael's coming through to clear out this devil energy and this Knight of Pentacles that's attached to the devil that's been trying to make you homeless, literally. You guys are balancing your energy and balancing your aura. These people really tried to make y'all sick. They really tried to do some type of death magic, like for reals. They tried to attach something. They tried to latch something on. And then they tried to send these dumb attacks through the internet. Queen of Cups, literally, all because you're a nurturer and you love people and you love yourself. This person is like they're mega mad that you're loving on self. Like, what type of weirdo wants to pull somebody else away from loving themselves and taking care of themselves? They're looking at you guys as being soft and naive and caring. Right. Nice. Yeah. I'm glad that you were looking up the symbols before you got them tattooed on you. You definitely want to know what they mean. There's somebody that keeps trying to hack this live stream. I keep feeling that. It's like, whatever that is. So, needless to say, somebody thinks that you're soft, and that's why they can attack you. This is like stupid. You never want to push somebody too far. Queen of Pentacles, literally, you guys are so successful. You're ready to reap the rewards of your harvest. And while these people are trying to harvest your energy, you're actually harvesting good luck, prosperity, abundance, and love, which means you're going to have a lot of that in your life moving forward. These people, they don't have a lot going on. Other than being obsessed with you, they don't have a lot going on. I feel like in October, you're going to find that some of the things you felt were blockages were illusions. You know, you're not actually being blocked. The Eight of Cups. And the Eight of Cups card, we're going to just look at it from this one. It's not bad, but you could be the breadwinner for a group of people, literally. The Eight of Cups is not bad, but that card does not show you what the Eight of Cups actually is. The Eight of Cups is walking away. These people are having to walk away and you're having to walk away. But the thing is that you're not walking away dissatisfied. You're walking away knowing that when you walk away from these people, places, and things, that your life is going to get better, right? These people are walking away and they're disappointed. And they have to walk away. They also have to surrender whatever this endeavor. See that person walking away dissatisfied up under the moon. They have to surrender whatever this moon magic weird shit is. I feel like these people, they could be losing a relationship. They could be losing a marriage. They could be losing, a job. Well, you're walking away because you have free will and you choose to walk away from the devil. And then these people are trying to stick knives in your backs. Yeah, other things. Entity placed a fire protection on you and it redirects the negative to people. It means I'm directing attacks and it takes their luck. Wow. Seriously, I do know that stuff like that is possible. The Ace of Swords, you've got so much freaking protection, literally. These people want you to walk away from something so bad. They want you to just abandon doing shadow work and working on yourself and healing. No, you're so freaking protected, literally. The next move that these people make is most likely going to be their last. Yeah, because you guys carry the energy of the sun. Your magnetism is at a very high point. You guys could be manifesting your thoughts into reality. And literally, you guys bring light into the lives of other people. You guys are the light of the world, the sun, literally. Without you, nothing grows. These people need to be aware that without you, nothing will grow. It's judgment day for them. Seriously, this Knight of Pentacles is up under some heavy ass judgment. I would not want to be them. And they were trying to come in to be a buddy or be a friend or something. And you didn't really give them an avenue in. This is one reason why they're so obsessed and so upset. And they want to do so much voodoo. They see you as this high priestess energy, this winner. You are, though. You shine a light down on what these people are doing. You also are a twin flame, which means that you have a divine pair coming in. These people want you to be afraid of something. I think they want you to be afraid of your own gifts and your own blessings so that you push them away. Don't be afraid of these people. Even with all of their witchcraft, they still can't do anything to you, literally. And if they come to you in the physical realm, they're going to be very regretful for that. The devil could even be pushing these people to come up against you because this devil wants to see these people destroyed. The devil doesn't even have anything against you guys. That's the weird part behind this, is that if this is all human lust and greed and weirdness, it's definitely not normal to desire what other people are getting from God. The Five of Wands. These people are always, look at the mischievousness on his face. They're always lighting fires. They're trying to always literally cause conflict and competition. Lighting fires, literally. This person's altar could burn up. Their house could burn down. That could be one reason they could be facing homelessness. Exactly. Literally. But yeah, any entity, because you guys are chosen. And that's why people turn on you, is because you're chosen. There's always this weird ass entity energy that follows everybody around, and they pick out the biggest losers that are around you, and then they start influencing those people to betray you. And it's ridiculous. You see it coming because you've always known that that's what the plot is. It's once you know what the plot is, it basically ceases to be able to work against you. The Nine of Wands, literally. The Nine of Wands. These people are wounded. They really believe that you're the wounded healer, that you're the wounded warrior. They have not wounded you like they thought they did. So let's get a victory, or let's get an outcome. The outcome is victory. But let's get an outcome for this situation. Yeah, you guys are entering into a season where you're winning. You're getting the keys to the kingdom, basically. Page of Pentacles. Literally, whatever you do will prosper. Literally. Like, you're collecting and saving money right now, which is a good thing, because these people are trying to take your savings. They think that they're going to energy harvest something out of you, that they're not going to do this. I think this devil is going to turn on these people. The Eight of Swords. Yeah, the devil is going to turn on these people. Literally. They just don't see it coming. But I bet you see it coming. You definitely see that the devil is about to turn on them. You got a serious contract with the universe and love offer coming in. And you also are going to have a reason to celebrate a good, abundant harvest, popularity. You're growing. What you've invested in is growing. So is there anything else that they need to know about the month of October? So basically, they're going to try to do something around the moon phase. They're already starting to do this. Dumb shit. They're also trying to block the abilities that I was just talking about, how your different gifts work off of each other. They're trying to block that. Something that's impossible, basically. And by stabbing you in the back, these people are trying to rewire your heart chakra so that you'll be disconnected from your heart. So you'll make a wrong decision. It's not going to happen. The Hermit. Yeah, you isolated yourself from somebody. And by you just pulling your energy back, it left these people completely open to attack. The Seven of Pentacles. This person was trying to count your pockets for you and make decisions off of your financial stability. This is one reason that they're not having a victory right now. The Two of Pentacles. You also have resources. Y'all are very resourceful people. That's why you don't mess with somebody that can make lemonade out of lemons. You know what I mean? You're very resourceful. You going within and finding the answers, like by you just meditating, going within and asking questions, you're getting answers back. These people are doing so much heavy witchcraft. Like, the energy is probably the heaviest right now that I've ever felt. I feel just the betrayal, the witchcraft, and the heaviness of it. The Wheel of Fortune. You guys are over here in your era of the Wheel of Fortune, spinning the wheel, winning, getting to move forward. Ha ha. These idiots weren't able to silence you. They weren't able to stop you. They weren't able to break you. They weren't able to do anything. They did a bunch of witchcraft, but literally, I'm going to just transmute the shit out of that and transfer it to their souls. Like, literally transfer it, because it ain't mine. And I don't accept energy that doesn't belong to me. And I don't create negativity. Two of Wands. These people are like definitely confused about why you're still clairvoyant, having visions, getting downloads. They're really confused about this. They thought that they ended you. They thought their silly little graveyard magic was going to actually put a death to a chosen one. Wow. That's real naive to think that this magic is capable of taking out somebody that's meant to be here. Knight of Cups, they want to send in some type of love offer, but again, you're going to know who the right person is. These people will reveal themselves. The only thing that you would need to be saved from is this witchcraft, but you don't even need to be saved because your abilities will save you for you, basically. Everything is working out for you. Like, I don't see anything coming up in this next month that's going to take you off the wheel, to be honest. I feel like this is your time and people need to come to terms with that. They can't deal with it. The Five of Swords. Yeah, they're always going to be running away from the things that they just did to somebody else. That's the type of people you're dealing with. All right. So is there anything else that they need to know, Spirit, before we go? Don't be disappointed in the way your life is going, because these people, had they been successful, you wouldn't even have a life. You wouldn't even be breathing right now. The Seven of Wands. This is not a good depiction of the energy of the Seven of Wands. Like, it's just not. But I'm going to grab it from here so you can actually see what the energy of the Seven of Wands is. The energy of the Seven of Wands is like, it's kind of like, well, I'm sorry, Seven of Wands. It's kind of like having to fight off something while looking behind yourself. Where is it? Seven of Wands. So like, see how this person's got a wand up to those 7 wands, basically having to defend yourself. It's talking about, in the Seven of Wands, it talks about like, if you feel like you have to defend yourself and it seems too aggressive, that it's really not. Okay. Don't think that you're being too aggressive. By cutting these people out of your energy, you're basically stopping their ability to affect you. The Four of Wands. Four of Wands is not a bad energy, literally. You know, it is about putting up a barrier, though. Like, Four of Wands is about putting up a barrier. You guys could be literally working on a shield of protection. You're being blessed right now. Let's see. Four of Wands is you completing your goals and your projects. You getting to actually reap the rewards of your harvest. So you're completing something and these people are freaking out. There could be a Hierophant group that they're attached to. They're obsessed with you because they see you as a star, which you've always been a star, duh. But like, these people see you as the star and they're intimidated by that. Okay, anything else, Spirit? And then we'll let this situation go because it's not going to go anywhere. Yeah, you're getting justice, Star. You're getting justice. These people were very foolish. They didn't realize that you were the Emperor, that you had mastered all of the suits, all of the things in life. Again, the Emperor is somebody that can control their emotions. It's somebody that has gone through the phase of being a King of Cups, a King of Pentacles, a King of Swords, and a King of Wands. Like, literally. And passed all of the tests. You're passing your tests. You guys, yeah, eyes look at face looks. Literally, you guys are passing all of these tests that the divine had for you. You're choosing the right thing. You're watering your own garden. You're focusing on your grass and making it green. And that's why your grass is green. The people that they didn't realize that and it showed up, literally, the Emperor being the last card that we pulled for you makes sense because the first card was you being able to be single, self-sufficient and stand on your own 2 feet. Then it went King of Cups, King of Pentacles, King of Swords, and King of Wands. Literally, it showed that you are all of those. So these people, they should not have came for you, and they're going to continue, but just know that you can always protect yourself in advance by knowing what these people's plans are. Just protect yourself. Pray. Ask God what you need to do to cleanse your energy and continue to do what you're doing, because whatever you're doing with your abilities is working. You got very materialistic people focusing on your guys' life right now, and they need to change their perspective. It's time for them to wake up. So calling for judgment is not you judging them. It's asking God to look at the situation. And there's nothing wrong with doing that. People that want to make you feel bad because you're connected to God, let those people feel the way they want to feel. Okay. They're not going to have an influence over you guys. So yeah, evil people, they do look a certain way. They have some type of darkness around them, but you guys are gaining a victory. So yay, finally, this situation will come to an end. So thank you for making it to the ending of this reading, you guys. Please like this video, tap the notification bell, make sure you're subscribed, all that good stuff, okay? You don't want to miss out on the messages that Spirit has for you guys. And be excited for the month of October. This is going to be a great month. You guys are going to be really successful. Okay. I love you guys. Thank you for supporting me. Thank you for being here with me. Know that God loves you. Know that I love you. Until the next reading, peace be with you guys. Have a wonderful day. God bless you. And thank you all that support. They don't even have the power to be, seriously, they're spiritually blind. They don't see what's coming to them. Amen to success. Have a good day, you guys. Bye.